Oh yeah! God, what does A or B mean?
I wonder if one means friendly fire or not, because that sounds familiar.
A allows friendly fire, B does not. Why the hell would,
Any of those, why would you ever want that?
why would you ever want that, and why would the friendly fire be the first option?
Because they're dicks.
Well, hey everyone, it's RockMan Ratmus.
And Sadie, of course. See, you ate all your treats already.
Select Turtles B. Select, apparently. Get off my turtle. Whoa, cutscene. This game has a story.
On their vacation out in broad fucking daylight.
They're on a beach in Florida. Hey, look, there's lizards.
Well, no,
That's
Ninja
not,
Turtles and lizards are best friends.
that's not how you spell come on.
It's the lingo.
Holy shit, she's hot. I want to kiss the TV because I'm a sexual predator from the movie. Shit, it's Shredhead.
For a second, I thought that was Shredder saying those words. Bummer, dudes.
Yeah, I thought that too. Holy shit, he's stealing the World Trade Center and the Chrysler Building.
I'm gonna 9/11, Manhattan into some airplanes, bitch.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna knock this bitch up.
That too. And yes, that voiced by Uncle Phil, the cartoon.
Scene of a long, hard battle. Oh god. Good thing we have infinite lives. Just hit start. We'll actually hit right button.
This or
Okay, so you can look at the strategy guide. You can look at the controls. That strategy guide, we need it.
can I dip it in water? Apparently not.
Dude, where's my city? Yeah, that's great.
Dude, I was the Dell dude.
Just leave it on original. Just look at the controls. I'm sure they're wonderful. Controls. Y is attack and B is jump, which we figured out. So yeah,
A is B.
exactly. It's not that hard to figure out. There's only two buttons. This is the NES, right? Go back to the fucking game. We're not gonna.
Whoops.
Just fucked up.
Because right bumper is cancel. Yeah.
Did you reset to defaults?
Yeah, it should be.
What the hell did you fuck up?
See, it's fine.
The screen isn't. Filter.
Okay, that's...
I was trying to, this is. How the hell did you do that? I didn't read the strategy guide.
B and Y is like the special attack that will do damage to you.
Like, I was trying to explain this to Doom, because we're using the analog stick to go up and down in the menu. That's how, you just saw how you screwed all that up because of the analog stick, and that's how I screwed it up when Doom and I were playing online. I wanted to have a private room, and it made a public room.
Because of that stupid shit, yeah. So if you hit B and then half a second, hit Y, you'll do your special attack, which I think is a spin around for him. Yeah, that.
Yeah, he did that in one of the fighting games, and it was stupid. But Anyway, I've never played this game before. Have you, Ratmus?
Yeah, we owned it. I mean, we still might own it, right? Or
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project? No.
did I just rent it then? Because that was a thing. Okay, because we got infinite lives, I can just keep doing that.
We definitely do not own this game, and I don't remember ever seeing it or playing it, so maybe you rented it with your friend when I wasn't there.
See, I got, 1 bar of health left, so I might as well just spam the shit out of this.
I can't even figure out how to do it. Like, I'm pressing both buttons like you said, and it's not working.
It's like, you jump, and then you hit Y. So B and then Y, like, really fast, like... Maybe it's... easy.
This game doesn't take 2 hours.
And then, like... There's, like, a thing where I, like, push the side out and then, like, lift it up as, like, a strong hitting attack. Is it hitting down longer? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a good attack.
Does it cost energy?
No, but it's got like no range. I wonder if these are gonna fall on us.
Well, we're in the Key West, beach. Just like Lizard. It doesn't live anywhere near Key West.
I'll, like, toss them over and then kill them instantly. Oh god! My worst fear was realized.
Apparently Ratmus knew. Ratmus has played this game. I don't know who I'm talking to, whoever's watching the VOD.
I also saw the TV show Key West.
Did you?
Starring this guy that was in brown face during a movie.
Whoa. Let's ignore that ever happened.
Who put the lights out? We having fun yet, bitch?
You should have, called that they were going to jump out of the floorboards, then I would have believed you that you played this before.
Being distracted by Sadie being cute.
Is she being cute though? Is she, or just being annoying? Explain to everyone in chat why you were Raphael as a kid.
She's got an attitude. I don't really know why I picked him, like maybe because my favorite color was red.
Because everybody else took the other turtles and it was you by default?
And I could have played a part, I don't remember.
Yeah, like when Doom and I were playing this, I believe apparently when you die you can select, so
yeah,
be careful to select
like
your
3
correct
times.
turtle. We have infinite lives, why do we need to do that?
It's just how the game is programmed by default. Say your prayers, toilets.
When I was playing with Doom, I was explaining to him how I was Leonardo and you were Raphael, and our other friends were
Donatello, Michelangelo.
Yes, which totally makes sense, right? Because our one friend, totally did machines, right? And then the other one was just Mikey by default.
Dude. Come on, Rocksteady, you son of a bitch. I got infinite lives.
What if he had infinite lives? So do you remember that part of the movie where it got totally dark and Splinter was like, Turtles, one day I'm going to die and you're going to have to figure out how to live without me. And then, I forget if it was Donatello, went up to Michelangelo and he's like, what'd you think of, Splinter saying that? He's just like, the pizza guy's got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Cowabunga, dudes. Let's ride the wave from frickin' Key West all the way to Manhattan. Well, how long is this going to take?
We're going to pass the Carolinas.
It's going to be in real time, just like Desert Bus, right?
It's like Desert Storm.
No. I want, somebody to look up how many miles it is from Key West to New York, but then, it has to be, on the water off the coast, not driving. Then figure out how long this level is and how fast our surfboards must be going to achieve that speed and time. Probably faster than the speed of sound, I would imagine.
Some kills, because it's all about the points.
Points.
I think the ones that jump out, they might be like one-hit KO or whatever. Do not resist us.
What the hell else do you want to talk about, Ratmus? Since Chad is dead, you can say anything.
Well,
It's like, we watched an episode of The Critic. What was controversial in that episode that you couldn't say now?
those that have something about the gays and
Whoa, hello, pull the sky down. He asks, who's your favorite turtle? Well, I am Rockman. I am player 2, actually. Even though this is my stream, I am Leonardo. He's my favorite turtle. But my brother Ratmus, who is playing as player 1, his favorite is Raphael.
yeah, because he's got attitude, or maybe it was just because all my other friends picked the other turtles.
Maybe I should put our names on the screen, and I'm too lazy for that.
I also heard like
Shit, now I'm Donnie. I screwed myself.
that like the turtles' weapons are based on like their personality to help train them. Did you hear that?
Yes, and I told that to Doom, and he was his mind was blown when he heard that.
Because like Raphael's the most hot-headed guy, so he gets the Sai, which is a defensive weapon. So he has to learn about being defensive.
I never understood how the Sai is a defensive weapon because
I think it's not exactly sharp or something. Maybe it's like
but yeah, it's like Pull the Sky Down says Leo was his favorite, but Raph is a beast, sinful beast. But yeah, like when I was watching the show Xena, if you guys remember that, like Gabrielle was supposed to be a pacifist, and she started out with the bow staff. But then, like halfway through the series, she changed and went to the Sai, and yet she was still a pacifist. And I was like, why does she have that if she's supposed to be a pacifist? It looks like a dangerous, deadly weapon. But yeah, like it's not like a sword. Like you don't use the Sai. Like you don't take it and take the sharp edges and stab somebody with it. Like that's not what you do. Like you use the points like between the blades to like parry attacks. Like that's what you're supposed to do. And I guess that makes sense if like you say it's not that sharp. So apparently it is a defensive weapon, and that's how it works.
And then like Donatello's like technologically mindful, so he got like the thing that's like a fucking stick.
Yeah, and then I said that Michelangelo is hyper, but you need like
concentration.
You need concentration. So, but then I forget what the thing was. Why does Leonardo have 2 swords?
Yeah,
that's the part I don't remember. Yeah, all of the. Yeah, the first movie was really good. Obviously, the cartoon. I haven't seen.
Salsa.
Hey, Salsa, how's it going? Fuck Skyward Sword. I have not actually watched the cartoon probably in many, many years, but I actually recently bought the entire series cartoon on DVD, so maybe I'll get around to watching that again.
And I think like season 3 had the most episodes, and it's probably what I would remember most. And there's probably like later episodes I don't even remember because parents complained, so they took Michelangelo's nunchucks away because that's not. Something kids should be seen used. And
yeah.
Stupid grappling hook.
Yeah, that's stupid. But yeah, like all of these, like all of the quote-unquote classic Japanese weapons, like the Sai, and I don't know about all of them, but most of them, like they came from farming implements because my Japanese history is a little rusty. But I think what happened was like the government banned the people from being able to use weapons of any kind. Like, I think, like, only if you were a samurai or something, you were supposed to have a sword. So, like, the common people were not supposed to have swords. So, like, they took farming implements, like a hoe or something, and turned it into a deadly weapon, to get around that, basically, is, like, where these things came from.
So beware prostitutes.
Sure.
You need a prostitute.
Alright, now who's this guy? Because I don't remember, all of the enemies.
That's it from Darkwing Duck, Terrace Bulba or whatever.
Yeah. Pull the Sky Down says that perhaps Leo was the only one with enough restraint to use the most deadly weapons, which is the...
Yeah.
I think we all... Oh, shit. Okay. It didn't give me a chance to use them. Yeah. A lot of times as kids, we called his swords katanas. And I may have said that during the previous stream. It's easy to make that mistake again, but I think they are supposed to be Ninja Ken, which is...
They're not curved blades or whatever.
Which is, there's different types of swords, but...
Always taking shit as weapons.
that even legal?
There you go, big fly.
Some sort of ninja sword. I have to look it up again if I really wanted to look at it. But yeah, like I think the swords that Leonardo uses, like you said, they're not curved like a katana, and also they have like a very different hilt from a katana.
Yeah.
And I think a katana is supposed to be a two-handed sword, whereas apparently I turned into Michelangelo somehow without realizing it. Well, the katana is supposed to be a two-handed sword, and a ninja ken is obviously a one-handed sword since he dual wields them with each hand. Oh, this has a lot of games, Salsa. It has the original NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that's really hard. It also has, for NES, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project for NES, which is what we're playing now. It also has the arcade versions of the arcade game and Turtles in Time. It also has 3 Game Boy games. It has Hyperstone Heist for Genesis, 3 different Tournament Fighters games, and also the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time.
That's great level. Yeah, you could just fall and lose a life.
Maybe I should do that to become the turtle that I want to be.
Huh. That would, like, actually kill you.
Maybe it did.
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, like when you die, you're not paying attention, you're just button mashing because that's how this game is. Then you become some turtle you didn't want to be. Thanks for the follow. Pull this guy down. Oh shit, mom's home.
Calm down, baby.
Just try to use his ultimate attack. Is that it? Whoa.
Does he have a license to drive even?
Select your correct turtle. Like, are we supposed to attack that or just avoid it?
3-bar bouncy stuff. Probably just avoid him.
Is rebar supposed to be bouncy?
Somewhat.
Which soldiers ever throw shurikens?
Actually, Chinese stars and what?
Remember that time they had a great hideout with all those video games and kids smoking and drinking?
Yes. There's something where, like,
The parents didn't care about that. No, they cared about the nunchucks, right?
like one of the actors who was a young kid who I forget if he was talking to April or whatever about how Foot Clan gave him a home or something, but he's like the stupid article I was like, this guy from bit part in this movie grew up to be such and such an A-list actor. I'm like, who is this person?
I thought you were going to say that the child actor was corrupted by all that stuff and turned to drugs because of that scene.
That's Corey Feldman, Cowabunga.
By the way, in the options, I turned off sprite flicker and slow down, and yet we just saw that as the screen was scrolling, there was a screen scrolling error on the side.
That was a feature, though.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, who's this guy? We don't know.
I think there was some other weird turtle.
Alright, I'm finally Leonardo again, like I wanted to be. Whoa. Does this game have Toka and Razar? Everyone wants to know. It's a great drilling noise that you make. Select your correct turtle.
Totally on a floating island. Master Emerald and No Knuckles.
The floating island of Manhattan. Whoa, I got a bonus.
Pizza time.
I didn't even know there was a new Turtles movie coming out.
Again. One long bridge.
Pretty soon we'll be in Staten Island. I don't know New York.
Brooklyn Bridge goes to Staten Island, right, everybody?
Ratmus, have you been to New York City?
I have. That's where I bought Pokemon Platinum.
Show off. I've never been there.
America. Yeah, like 2009 when I drove our dad there and saw a bunch of plays. Like that one that Angela Lansbury won that Tony Award for.
Sure, whatever. So this new Turtles movie, is it animated or what?
Did they only play techno music in the Tetradrome?
So it's not animated with Michael Bay.
Apparently, Pokemon Platinum is the worst-selling Pokemon game from the stupid trivia thing I saw the other day.
This guy's an a-hole. Great, there's more of them.
That's the first one I ever got a shiny from, and I started playing with Silver, so hilarious.
I wonder if this, truck is ever going to amount to anything.
Keep on trucking. Whoa.
What the hell is on his head? It's like a ball and chain, but it's going like one of those propeller hats.
It's his wife.
And Rocksteady is what, his beard?
Yes.
I guess his wife would be his beard. I don't know New York terminology. Wow, you can sure utilize it. Just get them from below there for a while and not getting hit, but then he started kicking. Shit, select my correct turtle. Set them dead. The turtle blimp, I was playing one of the Tournament Fighter games, and in between every fight there was a cutscene with the turtle blimp, and I'm just remembering I'm sure that was created only so they could make a toy out of it and sell it.
Yes.
What's going on here?
Who got the streets?
Finally lets me come back in.
From the streets, bitch. Like how they could just jump out of from wherever, but if we fall there, we'll die.
Yes. So what is the most recent Pokemon game that you're playing, Ratmus?
I'm playing Scarlet.
So how close are you to being done with that?
Probably still a ways away. It's open world. I've been playing it as much as I can. I've got a full-time job and all that
This
jazz.
song is still playing it, and it's been out for months.
It came out sometime in November. If she got it day one.
Literally months ago. Boomerangs.
Okay, Boomer.
Those aren't ninja weapons.
Australian ninjas, Mike.
Check it out, it's the rare Australian ninja.
with a bow staff, uses a didgeridoo.
Yeah, why did they feel the need to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tournament fighter game separately on NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis?
Money.
Money.
That's like the reason why like most of the like Ninja Turtle cartoons eventually get canceled or whatever. It's like they're not selling enough toys. The kids even buy toys these days.
They buy, figures to keep new in box forever. Oh wait, that's just millennials, right?
Like how millennials are over, like, up to over 40 now, and like people are still claiming, like they say, oh, the fucking millennials from like the youngest generation.
Because that's basically what we should do is just rename it so that millennials always means teenagers, no matter what.
Boomers are the oldest generation.
We can always just change names anytime we want, right?
That's what the Zoomers like. I mean, millennials.
Well, this guy down says it's even weirder that each version had a different turtle on the cover, but they didn't have a fourth season to put Michelangelo on.
What the fuck?
They could have released it for TurboGrafx CD. People would have bought that, right?
No.
That is correct. They would not have.
Well, this guy down, have you ever played the 3DO? Because we got one.
There's no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on the 3DO, okay?
Yet.
God, not these guys again.
Whoa. They're totally in Tanuki form, it's holding down until we pass by.
I thought they were Confederates.
They could be both.
You can't be both. It has to be one or the other. You can't be a Tanuki and a Confederate.
So General Lee stated.
He went to Japan. So Ratmus made a shout out to Japan. Ratmus made a Detroit pizza today from scratch, and I basically ruined it because I said, "Hey, you should put some more cheese on there," and then it ruined it, right?
That was part of it, but yeah, I think the dough didn't quite turn out as well as it should have. And I don't know why. Like maybe I needed to blend it more or something.
Did you let it rest enough? Did you work the dough too hard?
I don't think I worked it too hard, but maybe I didn't give it enough time to rest. Instead of giving it 2 hours, and I did.
I thought you were gonna say instead of gave it 2 hours and I gave it 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I'm like, no.
I gave it like 2 hours and 5 minutes. Do a barrel roll.
Playing Donkey Kong now?
You still got
These, trucks gonna fly out of that building.
all of the practice back, come on.
See, I've never played this game before, so. Oh shit, I fell down.
Want some candy?
Saying that's the rape van?
Yes.
You just destroyed them with your wonderful attack.
I like to keep it
You're gonna say I like to help out the kids.
in the brake van.
Salsa said he was lurking, so I'm just gonna ask you, Ratmus, do you think Salsa wants you to stream Skyward Sword HD?
I'm going to say no.
He wants you to stream it just without motion controls.
They went hard, huh? There's no time limit in this game. I think also if I kill people with, well, my special move, like I don't get points for it, or like a lower amount than
Know the points.
Like using more attacks basically gives you more points and will give you one up, which obviously don't matter for shit.
It's all about the points.
I'll just go down here, like in Silent Hill. Mean what?
Games that we've streamed where you get hit by a subway train, Silent Hill and Thrasher, right?
Oh god!
Who's this guy?
Who is this guy?
I guess we'll never know because he left for Albuquerque.
He's coming back in.
Oh shit, he's coming back. He looks like a mole man. You know he's a minor.
He's under 18.
Yes, you can tell he's under 18 because he has a pickaxe and a light on his head.
It's unfortunate.
Did the great Alan Rickman come a rip, once say, minors, not minors?
Some of jet haters.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Like 3 hits on him.
So, which story is true about why they put that scene in the movie where he pretends to be Gold Clay and says, don't hurt me? Was it because A, they wanted a scene where, the hero and the villain meet, not over the radio before the end of the movie? Or B, was it because, Alan Rickman said, hey, I do an awesome American accent, check this out? That's what I'm guessing, is I've heard both, so maybe it was both. Maybe they were like, hey, we should have a scene where they meet. We're like, how are we going to do that? Maybe that's when Alan Rickman said, oh, I could do an American accent.
It's like, I watched Caddyshack for the first time 10 years ago or so, and there's a scene where Bill Murray's character meets Chevy Chase's character, and while seeing it, I was thinking, did they just throw this together so that they can have, some screen time together? And it's that's what happened.
Which one of them did an accent?
Well, Bill Murray had some weird mannerism.
I thought you were going to say Bill Murray did some accent that would get him canceled today.
That too.
Scene 5. Going underground, dudes. Does anybody know how many scenes or levels this game has? I know it's pretty long.
Are we miles underground?
How are we underground when weren't we on a floating city a second ago?
We're underground on the floating city. So
did the city land somewhere and then we went to the subway and the sewers, or
basically we're still above sea level. Get your poles out of here, you crazy hippies.
I'll tell you what, you in this collection you can watch you can watch the AI play the game, right? So I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and Turtles in Time were somewhere around 50 minutes it took the AI, although I could beat them much faster, clearly. But this game was almost 2 hours. But since I could beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 way faster, I'm assuming this game won't take us 2 hours. Probably 1 or more. Can this game be paused?
I need a drink. Drove RockMan and drink, everybody.
Okay, I can have a sun drop. You brought more, right?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Still right above us, some shit.
So, Ratmus, have you seen Age of Ultron?
Yes.
Is it anything like this game?
Totally. It's a floating city in it, so.
has a floating city, and then they go to the sewers underneath the floating city. These bee robots, were they in the cartoon?
The last season, maybe.
I also have the Beetlejuice cartoon. We should watch that, right?
That would be. Say nice fucking model on that.
Just say him and Lydia are best friends.
You try to break her in the movie?
It's all forgiven. She is strange and unusual, you know?
We're having this level of one.
Baxter Stockman. This water is, you know, not contaminated, right?
It's full of shit.
Did Frank Drebin, you know, say something about loving swimming in raw sewage in the morning? Did I really call that his Baxter Stockman? It's because, like, in one of the previous games, like, he was the boss of the sewer level, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Just like my fracturnal.
Bring whips to the frickin' sewer, you idiots.
You bring a whip to a knife fight? About to find out. We were both wrong. This is a mini boss or something. Has this thing ever appeared in the cartoon?
I don't know. You drinking what you drinking? My friend bought a vodka barbecue sauce flavored vodka. He said it was great.
Wait, not vodka barbecue sauce, a barbecue sauce flavored vodka?
Yeah.
Do you put that in a shitler with mashed potatoes?
It's not perfect. So I once tried to make mashed potatoes using bourbon instead of water, and it didn't really work.
What's up with games where you beat a boss and then you just keep going and it's not the end of a level? Come on.
It's a midway boss or something. Why there's dungeons in the sewers?
Reminds me of Resident Evil 4, that part with the Novista doors. Why isn't there a crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Leon Kennedy?
We're busy with Batman.
I like how that pipe just randomly exploded, you know, had nothing to do with the Foot Clan, and you just took damage because you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It had something to do with the methane buildup.
It had something to do with a meth addict.
That's right.
I have Discord open. No, I do not. I don't think I ever posted that we were live. Pause it for a second. I wanted to see if when Doom ever comes back, but yeah, I totally forgot to post that we were live.
We're partner with streamers. If you want to make money, you got to run ads as much as you fucking can.
Alright, let's go.
You know, they're only paying you nickels. Those nickels on the dollar, motherfuckers.
You're nickel and diming me over here? Pizza time. That's why we had Detroit pizza today, because we're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Pizza.
Cowabunga dudes.
Cowabunga. Let's just say other, Bart Simpson catchphrases from 1989.
I don't have cow.
I hate my shorts. Well, it is Leatherhead after all. That thing was just a mini boss, right?
In Florida, we didn't see your grandma, you stupid gator bastard.
Maybe we did see his grandma, we just didn't know.
Turned over a goddamn handbag because we're sick fucks.
We got a shotgun.
Got spread.
Just like Garfield.
So Garfield, he hates Mondays. He lives in a fucking sewer, so what do you care about the day of the week?
When you live in a sewer, every day of the week is the same, is what you're telling me.
It's all Mondays.
The only thing bad that could happen is, when there's the MASH finale and, thousands of people flush their toilets at the same time.
Choke, bitch.
It's totally an urban legend, right?
Wants peace. Guarantee you're fucking dead. Cocksucker.
Whoa, calm down, Ratmus.
By that time Beavis won't settle down.
You mean like half the time? Scene 6. Let's find April, then we'll get that Bogart shredder. Is that what that said?
Bogart and the pepperoni pizza.
Kids these days, like you said, millennials, except not. Millennials are probably watching this show.
Millennials were kids these days when this came out.
Kids these days don't know what the word Bogart means, is what I was trying to say. Because when we were kids, we knew all about the Bogart, right?
Buttafuoco.
And Buttafuoco, but I don't know. Like, Bogart as a verb means to, take somebody's thing, right? But, why? Did Humphrey Bogart, just go around stealing people's drinks and stuff? Is that where that came from? Why?
I'm going to say yes, because it's fun.
I don't know about Raph and Leo, but Mike and Don were definitely smoking that grass.
Well, was Gen Z, 98 or some shit? Or?
Something like that, but, well, yeah, so... just so you know, Pull the Sky Down, we're 20 years older than you, so we're basically old men to you. Complaining about, people and shit being on their lawns, totally, right? I watched this cartoon before you were born, right?
I remember buying Nintendo games at Toys R Us.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was obviously huge when we were kids. Games like this, but especially the original cartoon, right? But I'm trying to remember, if you and I, had a lot of the toys growing up. The toys were really big, but I don't remember us having... I don't think we had that many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys. I think we were more into, Ghostbusters toys, right?
Yeah, I definitely had some Ninja Turtle toys.
I think we probably had, I know you probably had, or I probably had, a Ninja Turtles themed birthday party at least once, right?
I dressed up as Raphael, for Halloween.
But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you or your friends, had, a whole Ninja Turtles birthday party with, the tablecloths and the plates and the balloons and, everything and the cake. I'm sure that must have happened. But...
how I got shot, towards them.
Oh, man, this is crazy. And that's the other thing is, we actually never had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I don't think we had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 for the NES, or 3. Like you said, we might have rented this game. I remember playing some of them in the arcade for sure, but we really didn't own the games.
Shit, they came out on TV.
So you said Pulse Guy Down said he was Leo for Halloween, and like you said, you remember being a turtle for Halloween.
Yeah.
Like were we both turtles? Maybe like was I Leonardo and you were Raphael, or
maybe I used like one of our garbage can lids as the shell. Do you like One Piece? Because that anime's been going on since before you were born.
When I was in college, we had an anime club, and during anime club, like we watched the first episode of Naruto, and we watched the first episode of One Piece, and we never watched any more than that. So like that's all I know about Naruto, and all I know about One Piece comes from just watching the first episodes a long time ago, which means I basically know nothing, right? I know that Luffy is a rubber man. And I know that Naruto is the #1 hyperactive ninja, and that's it.
He says believe it, more than once.
He says believe it more than Ripley? Whoa, I remember those things from the cartoon, sort of.
These generic-ass robots.
No, I don't remember these ones. Yeah, Ratmus, you used to watch the original Bleach. Did you ever see the return of Bleach or whatever's going on right now?
I was trying to look for information. So, like, it's come back with newer episodes again and shit.
I think so. There's a site where I get the UI episodes. I really should start looking for more stuff there. Maybe I can find some stuff.
Because, yeah, I would like to see that. Because I think, like, that original anime really struggled from, like, being filled with filler because the guy was still doing the manga. So it's like, oh, let's start this, arc, and then, oh shit, we caught up to the story, so we're gonna take, time off and do some bullshit that's not legit.
It's called the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh, wow.
Also, I just noticed that this is, making foot soldiers like they were turrets.
They're turds.
I'm trying to think if we ever watched a complete series in Anime Club. It was really more just watch a few episodes of a show to expose you to that show, and then just watch as much different shows as possible.
Yeah, it'd be like one of those ones that were 12 episodes if you finished any.
Yeah. I can't remember. I think we also watched a couple episodes of Ghost in the Shell.
Was it standalone or complex?
Yes. We watched, the Sailor Moon live show, and people just laughed and made fun of it. I'm trying to think of what else we saw. We saw Scrapped Princess, which is totally a comedy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the only cartoon that me and Ratmus have ever seen is the original cartoon, which I think started in 1987, which I'm pretty sure that I got the DVDs for Christmas, and I haven't opened them yet.
I've watched some of the Nickelodeon computer graphic animated one.
I've actually
with my girlfriend's nephews.
Yeah, well, recently, a couple years ago, I went and I watched all the movies, every single movie from the original 3 to the Michael Bay stuff, even the animated movies, TMNT 2007. It is Michael Bay, right? He did the newer ones, right?
Yeah.
And then I even watched Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Whoa, this is Toka, right?
Yeah. He's getting bongs.
Yeah, if anyone's smoking weed, it's this guy, right?
Those pants.
Because he's token up, get it?
Thought that's why I like The Hobbit.
Yeah, because I think I even watched a review of it recently, but yeah, the first movie was really good because it mixed this what kids liked about the cartoon, but it also made it dark and gritty and edgy and stuff too. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 was kind of a cash grab sequel, and was a little bit more stupid. And then, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 was a huge downfall because they didn't have the Jim Henson costumes.
I remember, like, I watched that with my friend and his girlfriend that came over at some point just because, like, it's so stupid and terrible.
But yeah, like, I watched it and I was like, I applauded them for, like, instead of just bringing Shredder back, and I guess they just couldn't do Krang or anything, they just didn't have that technology, but, like, for trying something different, for, like, going back in time to samurai periods, like, I thought that was a good idea. It was just the execution was so bad because the suits were terrible. Well, we're fighting Shredder for April, so I assume this is getting near the end of the game. Yeah, that was the other thing. It's like parents complain so much again about the violence, like we said, of the nunchucks, that's why, you know, Michelangelo's using sausages and, like, they're not really using their weapons in the second, yeah.
I was going to say he's using sausages and they're not really succulent.
But of course, you know, the Vanilla Ice scene is the best scene and still holds up today, right?
Yes. New Jack swing or whatever. I still don't know what the fuck people were thinking.
Yeah, why does Shredder have a lightsaber? That's a good question.
He stole it from Mace Windu, that's why it's purple.
Okay. I mean, Mace Windu didn't even exist yet, but sure.
According to George Lucas, I told him I had an idea for him in the original trilogy. What are you talking about?
I don't know why, but I read Go Ninja, Go in Splinter's voice. Go Ninja, go! I made a funny!
Yeah, like, I have a DVD collection of like the Ninja Turtles first 3 movies and then like the 07 like animated one. Because, you know, they want to put 4
Well, Cobra's playing Pokemon Scarlet. Yeah, I've said this before, but, like, the only time I've ever seen Mad Magazine, I think we're probably at a Boy Scout camping trip. One of the other people in our troop, one of our friends, you know, had an issue of Mad Magazine, and I guess this was 1991 or something, because on the cover was a parody of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the movie, and it said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the secret is to snooze.
That's hilarious wordplay right there.
Yes, it is.
Now they're going to gangbang her.
Yes, they are. Hey, isn't that Crank's spaceship? Hey, who cares? Just have sex.
Yeah. We're horny ninja teenagers, right?
Oh crap, we let Shredder get away. Apparently that wasn't the end of the game.
Now this is level 6 because we got too fucking horny, or 7, whatever the fuck it is. Upgrade goddamn elevators.
Every beat 'em up has to have an elevator level, right? That's what Luna told me. I was like, what is this weird ball? And then all these fuckers come out. Yeah, that's why, like, I only saw it once, but the second Michael Bay movie, didn't it actually have Krang and Bebop and Rocksteady and, like...
People still gave him hate.
Well, I thought that was really cool because they could finally do it right, but then again, it's been a while.
Then again, it was Michael Bay, so...
Then again, it was Michael Bay, so was it really good, or was it... I don't know, I just remember, I think Krang was in it, and I was like, yes, finally, this is awesome. If they could, you know, finally do Krang justice with CGI or something.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think I remember not really liking the first Michael Bay one, but I liked the second one. Because, like, didn't they also, like, change their origins again, which was stupid?
Sure they did. Didn't the Michael Bay one come out?
Like 2014 or something. CBS kid, welcome. Yeah, also talking about a new movie with Seth Rogen that, again, I never even heard about this Seth Rogen movie coming out. Ratmus, Google when the Seth Rogen movie is going to come out.
Seth Rogen?
Also, what is Seth...
2023.
what is Seth Rogen's involvement? Is he producing it, directing it? Is he starring as, the voice of Leonardo, or what's going on here?
That's weird because, like, it says who, like, Dylan O'Brien is the voice of Leonardo, for example, but, like, some people aren't listed what they are. Like, Seth Rogen doesn't say, like, Sharman Brown Jr., like, doesn't say what he's involved.
Okay, this guy says he's a producer. I don't know, like, what else has Seth Rogen produced?
Probably that Green Hornet character assassination.
Don't you hate that movie? I've never seen it.
Yeah, because, like, they turned Rick Reed into a fucking joke.
Did they make Kato the star?
Kind of.
Yeah, he produced Sausage Party, oh my god. I don't really know Seth Rogen's work because I'm not into stoner comedies, right? That's all he does, right?
Pretty much.
When I did this for the achievement, I just fast forwarded to the end, and so, like, I don't recognize
any of this shit.
Yeah, so we're probably still not at the end. Like, we're not even an hour into this game.
Worth it, bitch.
It's a good thing we have infinite lives.
I'm not caring about wasting my health. It seems.
Ratmus, did you see Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I have not.
We should show that on movie night.
Yes, you should. How those assholes try to clothesline us with a freaking laser.
It's the best use of a laser is for clotheslining people.
Fuck LASIK surgery.
The scientist who invented the laser, dreamed of it being used one day in that application.
Because as a kid, he just wanted to, like, mow people down with, lasers like that.
It's like, I really want to clothesline somebody, but I want to use light amplification by selecting whatever the hell it stands
Stimulated
for.
emission of radiation.
Yes, that.
Mikey dudes. Yeah, he's got a donkey kick.
Did he learn that from Jack Bauer?
Learning from Jack Black.
And I'm going to say, I learned it from watching you. Yeah, you guys like Jack Black, though? What if he was the producer of the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? Then it'd be a lot better, right?
I don't know.
Starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the voice of Leonardo.
Jeez.
Let's just workshop the worst possible Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Probably have, like, Michael Cera as Raphael.
Yeah, like. As soon as I said that, I was like, Jack Black would be better. So, the worst one would be Seth Rogen. And then, I don't know, just pick, like, your stupidest people. Like, I don't know, Justin Bieber as Michelangelo. Yeah, he's an actor, right?
Shia LaBeouf is Donatello.
Shia LaBeouf, Michael Cera, Justin Bieber, put them all in there. We need a fourth one. Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. He should be Splinter.
Wait, Ryan Reynolds is Splinter? Or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is Splinter?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is Krang.
That would actually that would probably be the best role for him. Like, he would play the body of Krang, but then, like, for Krang, like, inside his stomach, it would be CGI. Like, it'd have to be voiced by
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. I was gonna say Ben Schwartz. No, he'll be Splinter. Ben Schwartz will be the voice of Splinter. Jim Carrey will be Krang. We're just making Sonic the Hedgehog 3 at this point. But yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pretty much does play the same, like, character every time, and he's always in, like, every movie with a jungle, right?
Yes.
I've seen the Jumanji movies, and I've also seen him in Rampage for some reason. I saw that movie. You ever see that movie? Bring back Johnny Knoxville. Turn it into Jackass.
Turn into Bad Grandpa.
But Bad Santa, who was in that?
Bob. Willie Bob. Willie Bob.
Bob Dylan?
Willie Bob Phillips.
Bobcat Goldthwait?
Bobcat Goldthwait and like Will Ferrell should be Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh my god. Is he even alive?
Will Ferrell, yeah.
Obviously meant the other guy.
Played, Secretary of Defense Mr. Floppy.
This dude doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. I think it started out so horrible, it somehow became so horrible that it's good. That's an amazing neon sign right there. I don't know why they have it.
No, it's like so freaking huge for the little amount that it's his foot.
It's so dangerous that just touching a neon sign electrocutes you. Is that up to code, Ratmus?
That's a waste of neon.
What if it was argon? Then it's okay.
I think most neon signs these days aren't actually neon.
Or argon.
Like that or LEDs or other shit, because it's simpler to do it that way than to actually the old-fashioned way.
Then what happens when an LED breaks?
And yes, we are some motherfuckers on the internet, so we just did. You could have a half hour of just Michelangelo and Donatello in a frickin' pizza restaurant, yakking about stupid bullshit, and it'd be better than two of those movies.
What if it was that show, two guys, a girl in a pizza place, except instead of two guys and a girl, it was just the 4 Teenage Ninja Turtles running a pizza place?
And then they beat Shred and they just own a pizza place and they're just running it.
And, Mikey eats all the profits.
That's the wonderful joke.
Is that Razar or somebody else?
I think that's someone else, but I think it's Captain America.
Yeah,
He's got a shield.
Why does he have a shield? Probably made out of a...
Punch me right into that neon sign that's actual neon.
It's either a sewer cover or a garbage can lid, like you said. Oh my god, he's eating me. What happens if, Shredder, comes to their place to order a pizza, but he doesn't know it's them running it, and then, it's just played for laughs, with a laugh track in front of a live studio audience?
It'd still be better than a Big Bang Theory.
Or does Shredder just, hate pizza so much because the turtles love it that he would never eat pizza? Is that canon?
He'd be like the, health inspector.
Or are you saying that he is the health inspector, or he pretends to be the health inspector to get into the restaurant to kill them and it's played for laughs?
I was thinking he's actually the health inspector. Well, spoilers everybody, it's aliens.
They're from Dimension X, I assume.
Aliens from Dimension X.
The best kind of aliens.
It's a better plot than Crystal Skull.
Better plot than Crystal Meth. So now we're on scene 8, Cowabunga. We have to hurry. With we've been playing this game for an hour, and we
have to hurry.
We haven't saved Manhattan yet.
Spoilers, Manhattan's already fucked.
Did you see that picture where it was the guy who says, it's aliens, standing next to David Duchovny, and they were both doing the "it's aliens" pose?
No, I didn't, but I believe it.
It's awesome.
And then he's like, why won't Scully believe?
Why does he find it so easy?
Yes. No hole in the Roho, everybody.
I never thought about that, but, I should tell Doom, why don't Mulder and Scully, do that same... The lines that Locke and Jack did in Lost. It totally makes sense.
Yes.
I don't remember how much of X-Files Doom ever saw.
Especially when they rebooted it.
How much of X-Files did you see, Ratmus?
Not very much. never bought those Laserdisc episodes though, so I'm kicking myself. Your girlfriend would be pissed if I did. She's out watching the stream,
She's
so
always pissed.
she's pissed because I've never given her mint ice cream or mint Milky Ways.
She's, playing Pokemon with her brother at her in-laws' house or something.
Neglecting her niece. The best reason to neglect a niece.
I can't believe she's already walking and talking.
Yes. When I was walking and talking.
I remember when you were born. Does that count? I remember when I stole your airplane and you still haven't forgiven me.
Yes. So Manhattan's been fucked, and I'm not, I'm talking about the freaking taxes and
What the hell are these things that these people are riding anyways?
they look like they should be helicopters, but they don't have any blades. So, I mean, are they hovering? What kind of technology is this? We're talking about a alien robot ship.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're using some sort of hover alien technology to fly, but
Hypergravity?
But yeah, I mean, just look at they look like they're built out of pipeworks or something.
It's just alien, it's freaking nanotube pipeworks. So the four-way, pieces will never break. It's genius. You can have that technology in 1990, I tell you what.
You're still bitter about it.
Why can't those four ways, hold 200 pounds? I bet you could, if you had a 3D printer, you could probably print your own damn pipeworks. It might cost you a lot of materials.
Start printing.
What's this thing about, basically those, I think, 3D food printers came out 6-7 years ago. And, the technology was shit compared to where you would want it to be. Basically, you can make little tiny pieces of pizza. I couldn't just print a fucking pizza for you.
If anything, I thought it would be able to make pasta and just cook it.
I think it was to make edible ready stuff. But maybe there's something like that too. But yeah, it's very tiny, things basically.
It'd make more sense to me because of the way it works to somehow print pasta.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible thing to say, especially to an Italian.
My dad showed me a wonderful picture from September 1987.
I was going to say September 2001.
That picture wasn't too good.
Are you talking about speaking of which, when you were a kid, Ratmus, you drew 4 different pictures of each turtle. Is that correct?
From second grade.
We still have them somewhere, right?
Okay, they just reuse this guy.
Don't worry, he's a mini boss.
Is that everyone's favorite mini boss?
Yeah, those pictures were hanging on the kitchen wall for years, and then when we redid the kitchen, we finally took them down, and I put them somewhere totally to keep, and I totally know where they are, right?
Your dad told me how the roof were insulted by wonderful half-assed work in your bathroom, where I put up the new, a head for the fan and stuff, but I didn't replace the thing that the fan sits in, so it doesn't quite sit in there right. And the guy's like, you should fucking caulk that so it sits in there better. I want that guy to come over and be like, yeah, you want to do that fucking work, go right ahead, but I was working with what I had, asshole.
Yeah, told me that the electrician loved everything that you did.
Showed off the wonderful thing in there and he didn't laugh at me. I could have done this and it would have been way better. I bought more wire than we needed, so it cost more than Dad wanted to pay, whatever. I need to run more wire at some point. He's got it.
You mean black and white with red headbands totally for everyone?
Well, it wasn't all they just have red, because I really think it's smart that they have their own colors. Even though the cartoon
I think the original comic book was black and white, so
it didn't matter. Yeah. Did they have,
Yeah, like
color comics back then?
didn't. Yes, they did, but
Yeah, they weren't.
it was a joke. The original comic was created as a joke.
I thought it was fucking serious.
That like you can play the Game Boy games on this, as I said, and one of the options is to put it in the Game Boy Color mode. Does that help? No, that's the opposite of what we want, right?
I want black and white mode. Yeah, apparently my friend who bought that barbecued, barbecue sauce vodka, like he couldn't go to Maplewood Meats, but he bought it right by there because, it was closed when he went because he left later. That's what he said. He's been having car, he keeps buying Kias, I don't know why, and he has issues with them. And one of them stemmed from his car got hit when he was parked at work.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I remember how those Playmates toys looked. Like I said, I don't think we ever had any. Although I think I bought one in a used toy store 10 years ago or something. So I think we have one of them, and I can't even remember which turtle it is right now.
Did not resist us.
But yeah, a while ago, we started organizing our room, and we put all these action figures that we have in the box, they're in one place. And when I had to move all that stuff so that the guy could get into the attic, I moved some stuff in the closet, and right on top was a Sheva Alomar action figure from Resident Evil 5, in the box that I didn't know we had, but it was covered in dust.
I bet.
Ridiculously. So I had to Swiffer it clean, and then I put it with our other action figures.
Gemma! Raphael's motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't think this game was ever in arcades, was it?
I mean, I'm guessing not, because they don't have any other version of this game other than on NES on this collection. So I'm assuming that this was an original NES game that was never in arcades.
Yeah, the first Ninja Turtle game was its own thing for console, and then people were we want the arcade version on consoles, and then they the Ninja Turtle 2 arcade or whatever, and these beat 'em ups sell.
I don't know. I think a lot of the action figures we have, we bought and just kept them in the box, but I think they're basically worth nothing. They're action figures that nobody cares about. They're not rare. They're pretty stupid. But I did say that growing up, we had a lot of Ghostbusters toys, and we still have all of our Ghostbusters toys from when we were kids, but they're all broken and played with and used, which makes them fun but not worth anything, right? Or maybe they are worth something, right?
Still pissed that that one was working in our cousin when she threw it down the stairs.
I mean, we have some statues and figurines type stuff. Surprisingly, I'm looking around this room and I do see some little figurines and statues, although that's mostly stuff that friends gave to me.
We got those plushies over there.
Yeah, I mean, we're not actually big collectors or anything. We're just old people with a lot of toys, totally, right? I mean, we have a pretty big video game collection, but it's not as big as the angry video game nerd or a real collector, right?
We got Final Fantasy 1 for the NES, new in box sealed, that I bought in 1995. And I want to save this.
Nice.
And we also got Star Tropics 2 because that was also on sale.
I have this. When was it? This was almost somewhere around 20 years ago. I was in our Japanese class. Took a field trip to a Japanese grocery store, and they had a gift shop that had anime stuff. And I bought this, what I think is this really cool Goku figure. and I've kept it all these years, and it's like half broken. Like I'm sure it's not worth anything, but it's nostalgic to me.
I like when he does this. Like he's not even putting his size like first. It's like his head.
Oh, it's Krang, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Totally.
It's theme music too. I like how his robots wearing 3D glasses 24/7.
We have like a dresser that has our some old toys in it, like McDonald's Happy Meal stuff, and like we really haven't gone through it and sorted anything. We have that like McDonald's Happy Meal toys where it's like a burger that turns into an alien or a dinosaur or something.
Yeah. Yes, your pants, you loser.
Oh, he just separated into two. It's crazy.
Dancing around like an idiot.
Just did
laser beams.
We attack both his forms.
Legs taking damage, or it's just the head?
It seems to be taking damage.
Shoot, taking damage. Shredder's Revenge. Is that new one that came out?
Yeah, that's a new game, and no, we haven't played it. And I don't know, do you think it's possible to repair any of old broken toys?
Depends on how they're damaged and stuff. No. Come on, bitch.
He's dead now.
Sleeping like Elephant Man sleeps. It's weird because like normally he's like in his little like container area, but that just looks like he's straight up floating. Whoa.
Okay, this looks like the actual final boss. Whoa, he just used the mutagen to become a Super Shredder, right?
And he's got cancer. Like that, how that somehow changes his metal outfit.
That's the power of the mutagen.
Like I thought we were in, two-player mode A and you were hitting me. It's Ganon.
I think when we were kids, we used to play with some Hot Wheels, but I don't remember what happened to them, like if we still have any of those.
I would think so. I remember like the color changing Hot Wheels. That was fun.
We didn't have a lot of Transformers toys either, but I remember like this one Transformers police car thing that like I still have to this day.
It was great because it had stats based on like the weird driver like turned into like the head and it pushed down on this like stat bar, but I wedged like a piece of like cardboard in there to like max that out as much as I can. Crazy, stronger, headless. About, a wonderful one where Megatron turns into a gun. Take him on the airplanes. With, Autobot that turns into a box cutter or some shit. Got it.
That's definitely crazy to say. Again, we're talking about the Michael Bay movies, right? Because I know I saw the first one. I might have seen the second one, but I'm pretty sure definitely none of them after that.
two of them have Megan Fox, though.
See, that took us like an hour and 20 minutes instead of the 2 hours that it took the AI to do that.
Seems to be good.
It was.
Ninja Turtles and all that shit, bitch.
Manhattan was floating the whole time, and now it's going back down.
It's just going in the middle of the ocean.
This is literally the opposite of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You save the island, and it goes back down and stops floating. That's the opposite.
Leonardo.
Maybe that's why this wasn't in the arcade, because it was a really long game. I don't know. Remember back when he was in Key West?
Yes.
Foot soldiers. Stone warriors. Oh, this will tell us all the bosses. There's Rocksteady, Ground Chuck,
John Charles.
Slash, that was the evil turtle, yeah. Bebop. That guy's name is Dirtbag. Mother Mouser. Leatherhead, I almost said Leatherneck. Razar. Shredder. That is Toka. Krang. Super Shredder. Ratmus and Sadie just left. Now we gotta watch the staff credits. Yeah, that makes sense, because everybody always talks about Turtles in Time. Now let me get the DVDs. This is still, I haven't opened this yet, because I just got this for Christmas and haven't opened it. It says, produced by Fred Wolf Films, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the complete classic series collection. All 10 seasons of the classic TV series, 193 episodes, and over 3 hours of special features. Strange. On the back it says 1990 to 1992. I thought it was more like 1987 to like 1993, but whatever. Presented by Konami. No. It's just like a normal DVD box, except it's very fat, obviously, because it has a lot of discs in it. Okay. Alright, so we did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. So the next thing we're going to do is Turtles in Time Arcade, God Mode off. We're going to do Nightmare Mode. You can have as many lives as you want, but I'll put this to 8. We'll just keep the game on medium. We don't want it to loop endlessly. I don't know why that would be that. So, Nightmare Mode apparently makes it twice as many enemies, from what I understand.
Toilet power. What's your toilet?
Winners don't use drugs, Ratmus.
Whoa.
Yeah, I played this online with my friend before, and actually some other players. Actually, I can't remember if that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 or this where they came in. But the point is that. Just keep hitting start.
Cow.
So how do we actually start the game then?
So is this the arcade version?
Yes, but the point is that you can only do Nightmare mode locally like this. That's why we're doing Nightmare mode. Yeah, that's funny because he says, "Hey, Krang," and he's talking to Shredder. But like in the other version, he says Shredder.
These kids were confused. Let's see, have some treats.
Like, I didn't turn on like turbo mode or anything, but this game just is way faster than the other one, I guess. Or maybe this is part of Nightmare mode, I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking, because yeah, it just feels faster. With the double enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's normally like this. You do that too.
Oh, that was nuclear. Hit the right button again for a second. I know we know the controls, and don't fuck any of that up again like you did before, but go to the strategy guide and just... What is Mikey's musings down there? There are kids playing these games right now who are going to be alive in the year AD 2100. Makes you think. Now, was that written today for this collection, or did he say that back in 1991?
Makes you think.
It must have been for this collection. What does it make you think, Mikey? That you're old?
Should be the thumbnail, right?
Alright, go back to the game. Don't fuck up the controls again. Put the border on it. Original off. Get out. Okay.
Prepare to die.
I was not expecting that to be said. It's gigantic Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right?
Okay. How do you throw them at the screen?
Good question. Doom tried to explain it to me and I never figured it out. I don't think you need to do that in this version anyways. I think it was only the Super Nintendo version where you have to.
Why didn't... Because yeah, like the levels are even different.
Pizza time. Terminate the turtle.
Does he think he's a Dalek?
I remember you had to keep throwing them at Shredder who was in
Yeah, like I definitely remember that boss, and yeah, that's only in the Super Nintendo, so apparently it's random. What is that made out of? Dough? Or do I not want to know?
Lasers.
Whoa, hey Blake, how's it going?
How are you doing?
Cowabunga! Alley Cat Blues.
Even the voices are different between the arcade and the Super Nintendo. Because like on the Super Nintendo it says Alley Cat Blues. Yes, to be clear, once again, I am RockMan and I'm always playing as Leonardo unless I screw up. My brother Ratmus is playing as Raphael. Unless he screws up and he selects another turtle. This is the arcade version of Turtles in Time on Nightmare mode. I remember you and I played Turtles in Time once. I think it was maybe on Xbox Live or something. Could have sworn we did. Oh,
This cave is creepy.
this mode is difficult.
Pizza time. This cave is creepy.
Same voice. It's great.
We can't have turtles having different voices. That's too much work. I don't know, because I didn't think that we owned that Turtles in Time. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, was actually the first game we ever bought for our 360, at least digitally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Well, what are those things?
It's down 5, everybody.
It's alive? And in brown face? This is on the Switch, Blake. We actually also own this game on Xbox. Ratmus' friend gave it to him for Christmas, right?
Yes.
I bought this on a Black Friday sale to play with Doom.
Pizza power!
Oh.
Cool off, sucker!
We're actually planning on playing some co-op with Doom. Unfortunately, he had a family thing and had to go to his grandmother's house, and I don't know if he'll be back. We'll see.
Pizza time!
Just hold the sword right in your dick.
Pizza time! I'm going to mangle your green slime balls.
What was this guy's name? Where do they come up with these names? Metalhead Dirtbag. It's like 10-year-olds are coming up with the names. Oh wait, they're the target audience. How come he doesn't fall in the hole that's clearly there? That explosion didn't hurt me at all.
Cowabunga! Sewer serpent.
I'm not saying there's aliens in the sewers, but there's aliens in the sewers
My toes, my
and
toes.
gravitic mines. Oh my god, that one Shredder boss where he keeps doing that, my toe, that was really annoying. When I was just trying to get the last hit on him for the achievement.
Tedious boss fights, what the fuck?
Explosive aliens. These hoverboards or whatever they are going significantly slower than those surfboards that we took from Key West to Manhattan.
So we had a lot of distance to cover.
Do you have this game for Switch though, Blake?
My toes, my toes.
Well, maybe after this we could do some co-op. Don't.
My toes, my toes.
How they all have their own, hovering surf things. Like just mass produce them.
Foot Clan could just, mass produce these hoverboards. They should just sell them and, give up crime.
Yes.
My toes, my toes.
Just like Dr. Wily.
Fatal mistake.
They're going to have an update patch that puts Manhattan Project online. That would be amazing. Then you could play that with Doom. I had not heard of that. I hope that's true.
Exploding bastards.
I guess if Doom can't play and they do add that in the future, maybe, sometime in a few months or whatever, we could get back to this and do another run with Doom or something.
Yeah.
Or not. Whoa.
I'm banishing you to a time warp from which you will never return.
What we do.
And this
It's
totally.
also just weird because it makes sense in the Technodrome with all the technological, stuff in that drome or
Yeah,
whatever.
but it's different.
Yeah, like here we're just in a fucking swamp. That's Monter hallucination. We just gotta keep going, guys. Multiplayer's awesome.
Yeah, on Xbox I did all the trophies in 90 minutes because I just, fast forwarded to the end of the AI playing and then took control and totally counted.
Like that's what I think I did for like the Aladdin game.
Thank God.
So the timeline would be fucking polluted if like all these assholes are just back here.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously like I have beaten, I mean, some of the games are easy to actually beat legitimately. Obviously, like this one, Turtles in Time, the Teenage Ninja Turtles 2, it's like Teenage Ninja Turtles 3, like I could have done that, just saving time. Does this kill everyone on the screen, or no, it's just the attack one?
I have a super attack.
And I had to beat two of the tournament fighter games didn't work with that, so I had to beat them normally with rewinds. But like, there's no way I was ever going to beat the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Game Boy games. I mean, I suppose they have rewind like stuff that you could use, but I've never played those games. I don't understand how they work or whatever. So we're just achievement whores. We just want achievements, even if it's in Peppa Pig, right? Or Mrs. Cat. What's the name of that game? Mrs. Cat does her taxes.
Mrs. Cat Between Worlds, where it's Link Between Worlds, but it plays Mrs. Cat.
Mrs. Cat Between Worlds.
Forgot the sun cream.
Forgot the sun cream.
Why are these like frickin' gauntlet?
Forgot the
Maybe not
sun cream.
gauntlet, golden X.
Forgot the sun cream.
Sadly, I don't think so.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, like there's this guy on YouTube who like goes behind the code on NES games, and like I think he was explaining that like one of the reasons why that water level in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is so hard is because of like literally bad programming. Like they could have programmed the game better and made that level work better.
Didn't have time to fix it or whatever.
Oh yeah, remember this guy? Clayface has a cameo in this game. That's totally Clayface, right? Yeah, I mean that's one of the cool things about this collection is like you can turn off like slowdown and whatnot. I know you can turn off like slowdown and sprite flicker in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES. I don't know if that helps you beat the game at all.
But like Doug Phillips and Tony Newman, right?
Yes, we're exactly like that.
Fucking time tunnel.
1530.
Right into the 16th century because we can help the Portuguese, bring Christianity and bread to Japan.
I wonder which one, took better.
But
My nose.
So that boss was really Cement Man, and he was made by Baxter Stockman. That's not something I remember.
Forgot the sun cream.
forgot the lemons on we get scurvy.
My toes. My toes.
I forgot to not get hit in the ass with a board.
The worst thing to do on a pirate ship.
My nose.
The worst thing to do on a pirate ship is A, get hit in the ass by a board, B, get scurvy, or C, accidentally dress up like a woman when they haven't seen a woman in, years.
Answer D is
All of the above.
Think you're a pirate master. Throw the chest of Zanzibar
My
over
toes. My toes.
board.
Remember that one jump in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that you could just walk over? I've never even played that game, except for literally fast forwarding to the end boss.
Good times. I punch these fireworks.
I'm sure that'll go over well.
Forgot the sun cream. My toes. My toes.
I
He had a sunburn on his toes, clearly.
I forgot the toe cream.
My toes. My toes.
So much up in toe danger. So does Shredder also give each foot soldier, a weapon that goes with their personalities?
Doesn't give a shit.
Toka and Reds are together. Do we just get them in a stun block?
Maybe.
Wow.
Because I forgot the sun cream.
Get struck by lightning and be like, I forgot the sun cream. Yeah, this is exactly like Time Tunnel because they switch us, when the danger's over.
They're always together.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee. This is 1885. Where's Doc Brown? He should be, hijacking this train for a science experiment right now.
Get the fire hot. Ladies, the hell, man. So we get, back to the present day.
Yeah, that's fun. In Back to the Future 3, you remember those like old cowboys, in the saloon who were, talking shit all the time? Like, those were like, as you know, like famous like actors for like years and years. Like, there was literally an episode of Knight Rider where, he was. There was a movie on the Universal lot, and like I don't think it was a cowboy movie, but like somebody was trying to sabotage it. But like those guys were there, like doing their classic cowboy accents, like, and that was like something like 2 years before they shot Back to the Future 3. And those guys.
Oh, that's what I did. One of them was Cactus Jake.
I don't know. I'll have to watch the cartoon, over again and see if it, has any of this stuff.
I feel seasick.
Feel seasick on a train, everybody.
I got seasick just from looking at that picture of a clown.
Seafood, I eat it, yeah?
When I see a clown, I get seasick, okay?
Now we're in Madagascar 3.
Pizza time. Pizza time.
If we see a magician, then we're in Last Crusade.
Well, they were cosplaying. The last week were good. Another young Indiana Jones. I'm going to be River Phoenix.
Does that like being Corey Feldman?
Yes.
It's a Corey Haim movie.
Ooh. Ninjas.
Just like good Japanese ninjas.
Robots.
All in the mail. Put the Pony Express out of business. I wonder if after being in the refrigerator, maybe the pizza will solidify into a pizza.
I'd still have to like cut it out, out of the thing better. But yeah, maybe it has. Should watch like a video on YouTube about doing the dough and stuff.
What? What the hell just happened?
Yeah, heart attack.
What? Was that a glitch? Was that a... Did I just do like a speed run frame perfect? Oh god, this is the year that you should never have gone to, Teenage Ninja Turtles.
Night Riders with COVID.
Like I said, I don't remember much about the cartoon, although the theme song, is iconic and amazing, yeah, but I don't remember any specific episodes. And this is just like 2020, only with even more COVID.
Foot Clan is trying to steal the world's toilet paper supply.
Remember that time our cousin, egged and TP'd that guy's house?
Yes. Speaking of cousins, like one
Speaking of eggs.
Like, he lives in California. It said he has a new job according to LinkedIn.
Dad said he would never, get a new job.
He would be the next Griffith or be a stay-at-home dad.
Why are you looking at him on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I like the email because I have a LinkedIn account I haven't used in years. So I get just emails from that shit. It's like, congratulate so-and-so on their new job or whatever.
Did you congratulate him?
I did not. I don't even know my fucking LinkedIn, account info.
I started to say I don't even know my cousin's name and phone number.
Document straight out of that.
I know his name. I don't know if I have his phone number.
I think I have, like, in my phone, I have 2 different numbers for him because one of them is like, like a text through, like, an app sort of thing or something. And, like, it's not to call him, but just to text him, and I don't remember which number.
What's his pager number? Okay. Oh shit! Pull this guy down. He's gonna call our cousin right now. He got his phone number.
Found him on LinkedIn.
They're best friends on LinkedIn.
Pizza time.
That Mode 7.
Super Prime.
Super Krang. Did you take the mutagen too?
Like, when I got the vaccine, I'm like, 2020.
Krang invented the vaccine. It didn't exist in 2020.
Just say he invented a vaccine.
Let's just say he invented AIDS.
And he did that too.
See, now he's got his thing that he's flying on.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga! Now let's never go to 2020 again.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone
Kids
before.
alive today are totally going to be alive later.
Pull this guy down. He's totally going to be 101 years old.
I'm trapped.
What he just said, but it was probably offensive.
I'm crabbed.
No, I'm trapped. No. No. I'm trapped. Pizza power.
How the penguin was on the pizza. I can't remember, like, at one time I picked up a pizza that was like,
I'll never forget it, yes. Where they put jalapenos on it, even though you didn't want it on it.
because it ordered like green peppers, so like they assumed all these are green peppers because they're jalapeno peppers. So I'm gonna put them on there.
How many Schofield units was it?
So many was John Doe units.
Did Luna tell you that, like, he ordered off Amazon, like, I forget what it was called, like the chip challenge or something, where it's like scorpion pepper, like it's literally one tortilla chip, but it's like filled with like 1.7 million Schofield units of like scorpion and reaper peppers.
He ate it and didn't, feel a thing.
That's what I said to him, and he was like, no, I felt that it was hot, but I didn't need to drink anything for hours, so he was fine.
I never went on how to table this question.
Just call it right now on stream and see what happens. It's probably a sex line. Now 1-800 Khodhum is.
Both, numbers are sex line now.
Every 1-800 number has been replaced by a sex line now. I thought this was an egg. This teleporter pad.
Not that you call any numbers, but like I've noticed there's like a lot of customer service numbers and shit. Like they're not 1-800 numbers anymore. They're like 1877. Because
That's like you said, all the sex lines took them.
pretty much. But my girlfriend called to complain because
She called a 1877 number to complain that they didn't have a 1-800 number.
Yes. And, like we order these like shoes for Sadie like online, and like the size variation on the product is like ridiculous. Like, and she called them up to talk to them. They basically said that like their minimum is like half an inch thick and 9 inches long. But like sometimes it could be 11 inches long and 1 inch thick, or they could be half an inch, thick and like barely 9 inches. So there's such like a variation.
And they said that they don't care.
Yeah, pretty much. Like she called them up to complain at the 877 number. I remember that because she had me looking up.
I'll never forget it. Why is the lights going out?
Oh, the lights out. We're on Mars.
They don't have good light bulbs on Mars.
I guess not.
Forgot the sun cream.
You have rolling, brownouts.
They definitely shouldn't forget the sun cream on Mars.
We got
I saw this comment online or something. It was like, when the first astronaut lands on Mars, the very first thing they should do is blast Doom music.
the first thing you should do is put on some sun cream because there's no ozone. First thing they should do is watch, that movie with Matt Damon. Not like promotion,
I'm talking about Dogma.
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting 2 hunting season.
Apple sauce, bitch.
I guess you're just not that good, Will Hunting.
That's nice.
Oh no, because I wasn't with the hooker today. Ha ha!
That's right. I posted that thing with the pie fucker up in that movie.
Shellheads are
What?
One-hit KOs or something must be on.
our way home. Let's go.
But that never happened to any of the bosses before.
The same guy, yeah, he took some hits.
What?
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
I mean, hit right button. Like, there's no such thing as one-hit KOs. I mean, you hit the filter again, but like,
I hit everything else. Yeah.
I don't understand. Maybe they felt bad for us. Is he gonna die in one hit? His cape flew off, and I thought he died when I said that. I mean, for some reason. Okay, yeah, I remember stun locking Token Razar. That definitely happened. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at this playthrough and see what the hell's going
Maybe
on.
that's just part of nightmare mode.
Why?
Because the enemies are harder, so the bosses are easier.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like how Raphael's like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall 200 feet to my death. Because Mikey's a dick.
Nobody else cares.
Damn right. Like, Splinter taught us how to fucking tuck and roll, we're good.
Splinter also apparently taught them how to, psychically connect, with him by using a campfire, astral projection or something.
It looks like our friend is at the Sundrop place. Look how much cherry, lemon Sundrop they have left.
After it went down from, being this high. Game over. Put in your name.
Let's see. I'm like, why isn't the damn thing going for me? Whatever. Yeah.
Look for tournament fighters and Super Nintendo. Let's start with NES. Super Nintendo. Now look at the controller underneath the name. There it is. Let's do some tournament fighters. This is gonna be terrible.
Of course, it's terrible. Let's fire. $1993. Story.
Did you hit start or is this?
Counts. Casey Jones.
Is that say cot or hot.
Yes.
Maybe Casey Jones because you know it's unheard of.
It's like handicap or whatever. Whoa. My turtle dick.
Can I do a Hadoken? What the hell was that?
The Jose Canseco back maneuver.
Yes. I was watching somebody watch Liar Liar, and you know the part where you know they take him away, and he's like, you know, I'm Jose Canseco, I'm Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
Somebody said like, oh, you're definitely Jose Canseco. Now you're in jail.
Oh. Yay, these graphics.
Pronounce graphics, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Who's ducking around?
Who's ducking around over there? It's quackity quack.
How are you doing, Quack? How's your garden going?
I'm gonna say, how's your girlfriend? How's it going, quack? And thank you for the.
How's your girlfriend and how's your wife? What?
How's your girlfriend's garden?
Are you dancing? What the?
I'm having a seizure, okay?
See. It's not happening.
What kind of fighting game is this? And people can just drop shit on you.
Let's throw a bowling ball at your nuts.
It was a plastic ball, okay?
At your nuts. See, that's all the fun. Stop this nonsense. Give me food.
Alright, quit out of this game.
That's not what I hit.
Alright, now let's do Super Nintendo Tournament Fighters.
Much better graphics.
It's pronounced graphics, okay?
Versus battle.
Nux says that he would buy that pizza for $1.
It's like it costs more than that to make. He's like, for $1.
We got a shark.
Got a bad
No.
kind, man.
War, what is it good for?
Full dome.
Who do you want to be, Ratmus?
It'll be war.
I think we have Tournament Fighters, but the Super Nintendo version. Alright, I'm gonna be Sharkman. So why not?
Sharknado.
Alright, where do we want to fight?
Where do you want to fight?
Let's fight in the Thunderdome.
Not the Blood Dome. Oh, damn, he's got claws.
Claws for days.
That hooker. She's a ninja weapon if I've seen one.
Look, I've got flippers on my feet,
Badass.
just like a real shark would. Plastic flippers. I think
Top rays.
the NES one was the one that I could fast forward, but for this one and the Genesis one, I had to do these manually.
God.
I think
Kick the fucking shark in the face.
yes, kids, that's totally Madonna. I'm gonna tell my kids that that was Madonna.
Round two. Fight.
You the left shark man.
No. pose. Oh, I did some kind of attack somehow by mashing buttons. You're gonna burn in hell.
Cowabunga.
Quit out of this. Go to the Genesis Tournament Fighters.
Alright.
Konami.
They all look like rapists.
I'll be April. Definitely a rapist.
I'll be syphilis.
Oh yeah, put your speed and power to hate when you select your character. One of the cheat codes for this is you can play as the boss characters. We're going to do that.
Give me the Ridley.
Select your planet where we play.
Well, the jungle planet with the rock.
He's a giant spider.
Web spider.
This doesn't look anything like April, okay? Are you Syphilis the horny beetle?
Yes. Eat shit and take names, and I know a lot of names.
I'm just like Chun-Li. Check out these moves.
Cat scratch fever. Stepped on a bug.
Look at those abs.
Is that like a taunt or is it just stupid?
I think there is a taunt button, yes. It was the first time I kicked your ass. The instant replay. You definitely want to see that.
Remember that time you punched me? Yeah, that was great.
Not that I saw. Alright, quit out of this. Okay, well, my next plan was to do, co-op with Doom, but he's not here. Does anybody else want to play online co-op that you have this game on Switch? What happens if we, finish the game early?
I gotta help our dad's stupid scanning stuff like before dinner.
Right after now.
No, right after now. See, you got treats.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think so. If anyone has to leave during the break, bye. Thanks for being here, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Okay, hey, hello, we're back. Trying to figure out what we could do here. I have kind of a crazy idea that Ratmus should play with Sadie. No. What? What if you played Hyperstone Heist? Let's see what happens here. Hit A. Okay, create lobby. Let's have it in a public match and just see who joins. I'm gonna create lobby. Okay. Just you could start the game and just play by yourself and see who joins.
Okay. Does seem like a pretty
Yeah,
nice
it's
collection.
got.
Also.
I think it has like 2 versions of Hyperstone Heist. I don't know, but did you want to play Dream? Because I have to go AFK, so I'm not going to play with Ratmus, and I wonder, like, I don't know how this game works, like if you even have infinite lives or how long it takes or anything. I've never actually played it except for very briefly. Which I will be back when I can. And until then, just play this game. Maybe we'll play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade later. Alright, that's fine. Why don't you just start and see that anyone can join in, I think, so go for it and see what happens. If you want to charge your phone, you can. I'll be back, guys. Hopefully.
April O'Neil reporting on my wedding day. This is, so this is Turtles in Time, it seems like, but slightly different. See, I took you out. The graphics seem pretty similar, even though it's Genesis. What are you doing, Dream Eaters? Yeah, this is on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation stuff, I believe.
Shell shock.
Yeah, I don't have infinite continues, so I shouldn't be dicking around. Oh, hey, Doom. For like another hour or so, my brother had to go AFK. Are you going to be able to be around soon, or have to leave, or? Oops, I didn't mean to get that. Okay, that would be good. I'm not even sure, like, if I have infinite continues, if, what's the deal? Because I never played these games online. Rock did. I wonder what I did wrong with the dough, why it didn't rise as much as it should have. I let the, dough sit and stuff for like 2 hours or so, which is what it said. And then a different thing said you could put it in the fridge. So I did that overnight because I made it yesterday. But like the directions on like making the dough and the recipe weren't as specific as I would have liked. Plus, I've only made pizza dough like a handful of times and not this type. Are you eating pizza too? I'm like, why am I taking so much damage? I guess that's my special attack. Like how getting put in a full Nelson drains health, just like real life. You have to beat each level and continue. It's weird. Like I did a thing where it was flour, a little bit of sugar and salt, 1 teaspoon, I think, of yeast. And then, like, it wasn't a food processor for you to use, but I used a mixing bowl because the other recipe that I found said you could just use a mixing bowl, even though it was a different dough recipe. So, like, maybe that's also a reason why. Apparently, we do have a food processor at my house, but it was in, like, the box in the basement somewhere, and I didn't want to go looking. But yeah, I used a dough mixer, like, attachment on my girlfriend's mixing bowl. It's like 2.5 or 2 1/4 cups of regular flour and then a cup of warm water. This cave is creepy. Like how they each have the same voice in the other game. Khodhum, you missed us playing on the nightmare mode with tons of enemies. Beck, have you planted seeds inside for most of your stuff or not yet? I'm wondering, like, if we do that, when we should start with some stuff. Because the last time I did the squash, like, I think maybe we started a little too late. But I think for where we live, like, you want to plant stuff, like, outside by, like, the end of April is when, like, the last frost should have happened. Like tomatoes. We always have tomatoes, actually. There's some mushrooms. And if anyone knows Detroit-style pizza, I guess apparently the like pepperoni is supposed to be like a layer on the bottom, but the picture on the recipe it like shows it on top. And like it didn't get crispy. I don't know if it's supposed to be crispy or what. So like maybe end of February I should put the stuff in you know, plant the seeds or something inside. So not that early. Maybe beginning of March. This weapon looks like it's just linked sausage. The booby. Is this water just not very deep, or are we, you know, walking on the water? Since these guys are popping out of it, I think we're walking on like deep water. Yes, shit. Yeah, I paid like $40 with shipping and tax for like Detroit-style pizza, authentic seasoned ham that you're never supposed to wash. It says like you should always like scrape the stuff off to clean it. Girlfriend's like, that doesn't sound hygienic at all. Okay. So yeah, about like beginning of March. Oh, that really sucks. Throw something at me, hum bitch. So the arcade versions are better because you can just pick up right where you left off. And you and your cold cuts. away my health with crazy attacks. So you have to kill him. Nuts. Asshole to be throwing his shit. Now we got lines. In this version, if you lose all your lives and stuff, it like starts you at the beginning of a checkpoint or whatever.
What's going on here? Oh, Doom is here. I had to AFK, so I don't... Okay.
Cheap ass.
Yeah, Doom, I sent you that message and then I had to immediately AFK, so I decided to have Ratmus stream this and just see what happens.
I think we want to stop this because see, it'll have me start over at the beginning of the sewer level.
And this is the one where the levels are really like stupidly long.
I don't think so, but it's bad. So
Okay. Doom, also, we were told that maybe this game is getting an update where it's going to have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project added to the online. That'll be interesting. That was the first game that me and Ratmus did this stream, so... Alright, well, if Doom is not quite ready, what else can we play, Ratmus? Or what else can you play? The original NES game, right? You're in the online mode, right?
yeah.
Also, Ratmus, did you say that you needed to help Dad more with the scanning pictures?
There's something like his, he's got questions about shit and other stuff. So I know our mom's using the computer now.
Well, she's done. But,
DRB. People will just games and see the other shit.
like, follow the Foot Clan like you're our cousin on LinkedIn.
Yes. Congratulate him.
Should have done it in Game Boy Color mode.
Didn't have that mode.
That mode was difficult.
I like the screen for this game is like incredibly huge compared to like how it would normally be playing on the Game Boy.
It's amazing that the music is this awesome.
Got AA batteries and I'm home from school. Yeah, I can play games all the time. points. Doing a high score run totally. Look how happy he looks just standing, waist deep in the sewage.
Yeah, and in any of these games, you can save, load, and rewind. If you want to cheat like that.
Like, and this button, like, is the rewind.
Yeah, hit right button. Alright, save your game. Okay, now exit out. Okay, now hit enhancements. Minus button or whatever. Okay, turn on Game Boy Color mode, okay? And I'll go back to the game.
Unload.
Yeah, unload your game. I want to see the difference. Yes, okay, then start over, I guess. You can't load it in that mode.
Is Fall the Foot Clan the first game?
Yeah, that's what you were playing. The enhancement's still on? Yeah. Press A. Yeah. See, the title screen was in color, but then when you loaded your game, it wasn't, so. Oh well. I don't know why I was expecting to look like the border.
Look amazing.
Neither has our cousin, clearly.
What he has seen in color, though, is LinkedIn profile.
Yeah.
You should follow it.
Well, you want to play a little of the NES game just for the hell of it? Let's see what enhancements that has. That's it. Remove slowdown and sprite flicker. Wow. Well, we're about to find out. I think I like the Game Boy music better. Yeah, that guy who does Beyond the Code, or I can never remember what his name is, but he had a whole video about like the turtles' weapons in this and like what the delay is and like how much damage they do and whatnot and how like you could make it better or something.
Is that a new boss? Oh God.
Like that border. Alright, well. No rush, Doom, but whenever you're ready, we'll stop this bullshit and go to what we're supposed to be doing, which is the co-op.
Hurry up, please.
Try the other Game Boy games, right? Konami. They're back from the sewers where they belong. Let Let's kick shell. I mean, start the game already. You can pick Raphael, 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 or Raphael because they're all fucking identical looking. Oh, well, I wasn't looking at their weapons. Imagine hearing that coming out of your Game Boy.
Freaking wasting my batteries.
They're gonna say your little sister's gonna beat you up for being such a nerd.
Yes. That bitch is into that Barbie shit.
Your little sister wants to play Barbie on Game Boy, so get the hell out with this crap.
Freaking parents can't afford 2 Game Boys for each child. You have to share.
How do you use a link cable?
What? 1992, we don't have that shit.
I'll tell you what, that's the one constant between all these games is that the music has kicked ass in every single one, right? It's like a lot of times on AVGN where, you know, he says like, oh, here's this game based on this, you know, famous movie. Hey, where's the iconic theme song from the movie? You know, they couldn't get that, but like every single one has had the Turtles theme, right? Like gray aliens. Just by killing an enemy holding a pizza, you get your health refilled. Isn't that lovely?
I thought like, oh, I'm supposed to get it, like it blew up with him or something, but no.
You're back from the sewers, literally. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, spoilers, it's the opposite of Sonic 3 and Knuckles Doom.
Oh god. If I fall in here. The classic line.
I just got an achievement. So yeah, if you saw our pizza on Discord, you know, Ratmus was making it and he put in exactly the amount of cheese that the recipe said, and I looked at it and I said, like, you know, I think it needs way more cheese, and I was totally wrong because I fucked everything up, right?
Well, it helped everything stick because the cheese was so high, like, you know, melting on it. The layer of cheese really bonded to the edges, and that made it even harder to get the damn, like, you know, crust and stuff off. So, like, the first piece, it just completely fell to shit. But I also feel like it was, like, thinner than it should be. How do you fit his fucking head through those bars?
I don't want to know. Alright, try the third Game Boy game, totally.
The one that Doom didn't play?
The one that Doom has never played. What is the hell is wrong with Leonardo on the right there?
It's roid rage, right?
Oh, password. Let's find a password.
To get your old books with the passwords waiting to play this.
A year has passed since Shredder was defeated. Now he's dead, so we're going back in time to the Meiji era.
While 3 of the turtles were doing crystal meth,
The 4th turtle was dead.
their sewer retreat.
We can't tell which one. Interrupts our favorite TV show. You mean like when Tiananmen Square interrupted our Ghostbusters and I'll never forgive him?
Leonardo was, you know, like, damn it, Krang, stop that, you know, insurrection bullcrap.
Oh shit, our stream just got canceled in China.
They have to do a prison break.
1 million Schofields.
Is there some, like, some comic, like The Last Turtle, where, like, all 3 of them are dead? And
Yes.
I think it's, like, Michelangelo, like, is grizzled and no longer a party dude.
Yes.
And this is based off of it.
You think it's Raph, but spoilers. Just turn into Castlevania?
This is a Konami game, right?
I thought you were gonna say this is a Castleroid.
Turtle Castle Droids, that up the list.
Turtle casseroles, which Shredder eats all the time. So the jump that AVGN would love.
Fuck.
Just jump straight up. You can just jump straight up? What a shitload of fuck. Sadie is done with this shit.
It's a pizza, everybody.
Pizza time. Why did it go into your inventory? Like, it looks like you didn't even eat the pizza, it just went into your inventory.
Yeah, I'm trying to use it. Or...
Check the controls.
Map select.
There's no way to select it from your inventory and use it. Cowabunga!
Maybe it just heals you when you get low.
Maybe it's like a fairy in a bottle?
a pizza. I hate that one. Because that's slice.
Maybe Raphael just wanted a fair slice, so should have been modded for spoilers.
Okay, so yeah, it is. That was a fucking dick move.
Just gonna be on roids like Leonardo.
Also, if any one of the turtles is going on a sword retreat, I think it would be Michelangelo.
Like I say, if anyone's gonna have roid rage,
This game sucks. Are you ready?
it's not ready. Well, no Doom's ready when he comes onto the Switch, right? See, like, even if you play Hyperstone Heist, like, here, I mean, you could start on the final level, but I don't think you're getting infinite lives, so you're screwed. Oh, yes, he is ready. Alright, go back to online.
See, so this one, create lobby.
Yeah.
Private lobby.
Yeah, this time it's going to be private.
Man.
Alright, this is number one, this is crazy and unheard of. You've heard of Rock Doom streams, RockMan and Khodhum. I know it says RockMan, but this is the first ever Ratmus Khodhum co-op, right?
Let's see it here.
Also, Doom, do you want to be on a Discord call? Or what? Up to you, I guess. Oh, you have to send him an invite.
Send it to Cobra.
He was up there and says he's not online.
Oh, okay.
It's probably just a lie.
You told you I'm gonna show Doom how it's done. I'll get fucking owned by Boogeyman. It'll be great.
Apparently you want to end the stream after this to go help Dad, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, well, I don't want to do that, but I made a commitment.
Also, yeah, that's fine, as in I should totally Discord call you right now? Okay.
So I'm gonna plug in Discord.
Sadie, be quiet. We're about to call Khodhum here.
He wants to talk to him.
Sadie, you want to talk to Doom?
Wanna bark at his cat? Cat.
Shit, his software's having problems.
Hello?
Hello.
I don't know what the hell was up with that.
Do I have to resend the invite?
I mean, you could. Let me fix his volume here.
0 minutes ago.
send it to Cobra also.
Wayne?
Play some Pokemon Store with you.
I said we were gonna play with Doom, damn it.
Mine's system initializing. The software was supposed to be an error occurred. What the fuck? This worked just fine when we did it before.
Does the game need an update or something?
Before you sent me the invite, I opened it manually, and it seemed to be okay. Try it.
Wait, is something wrong with your online or something? Did Blizzard kick you off Friends or something?
You were still able to invite me.
Well, yeah, but that was what, like 2 weeks ago. Maybe something happened in January. Test some Mario Kart, right? See if that works.
Yeah, I can load the game up just fine on my own.
You make a lobby, I don't know.
What if, where does it say? Like I know there's some way to check, like if you have the Switch online. I mean, I guess if you tried to load, like, you know, this Super Nintendo thing, what would it say?
Yes. Invite.
Or it's inviting us. Let's try that. Join.
Konami's original game.
Nickelodeon original game.
Featuring Konami original songs.
It's like Silent Hill.
Featuring messages that we can't skip. Okay, well, what, you know, why do we? If it was accepting an invite, why did it take us to the title screen?
Yeah, you have to go through the whole thing.
Software closed because of an error.
What the hell?
Wow, the whole fucking point of this stream, and now it can't be done because Nintendo's stupid.
I could have messed something up. It's totally why no one joined my stupid online game earlier.
I was playing Super Mario Picross just yesterday, so I feel like my Switch Online should still be good.
When did we stream Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection?
Let me try a non-private live.
Non-private Idaho?
Yeah. Invite.
December 14th. This is... We played it on December 14th. It says on December 21st there was a patch that added online co-op to SNES Turtles in Time. But developer promises that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 will receive online play in a future update. Is, like, did we not get this update? Is that why the online is failing? Because
I don't remember ever being notified that I got an update for this game.
How do we
Yeah, closed again. Didn't work.
How do we? Is there a way to see if this software has an update or something?
Software update via the internet. You were using the latest version of this software,
Yeah.
version 1.0.3.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what you have too.
And they fucking broke it. Let's see.
Game vaccine.
Welcome back. Pull the sky down. Unfortunately, the online for this game seems to be broken. I don't think it would help, but what if we restart the Switch? If this doesn't work, I guess we'll just have to wait for another patch for them to fix it. Yes.
Yeah, I don't see really much about like any recent online issues aside from the issues people were already having with it.
Yeah, it was just people complaining about lag or something. Like, I'm looking on GameFAQs. Tournament Fighters needs fatalities.
Yeah, that's what we need. Ultra violent deaths in our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This game is 90% PNG and JPEG files.
Game is 90% torn.
Has online play improved for anyone since the latest update? No response.
Online. Lobby.
Maybe there's something with the frame delay. Wait, we're gonna try to invite you again. Sadie's more pissed than anyone.
You want this?
Well, here's a question for Ratmus. Is let me guess, you're not going to be able to come over to stream next week?
Probably not.
The week after that?
Yeah.
Nope.
So, what the fuck?
Well, now I'm curious. Can I just like play a regular, non-specific online game, or will it not let me do that either?
Wait, airplane mode.
And the Switch is also up to date. Well, I guess I can try that.
Yeah, I'm playing an online game with some random person right now.
Hmm.
It is super laggy though.
Wait, on Teenage.
And error, the host quit the game and closed the lobby. Okay.
You're saying on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
How were you able to even start the game? But you went by join, right?
Yeah, I went by join.
Okay, well, yeah, if we both join, if neither one of us can create a lobby, then that doesn't work.
I mean, if we start the game, could like you see it to join maybe?
Yeah, maybe one of
That's-
us create it and the other join. Just don't.
In progress?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we could try that. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Online. I'll try that. Yeah. Game. All right, it started.
Join lobby. I appear to be in.
Okay. Khodhum is joined. Right.
Okay, well, whatever works, I guess.
If this works, we'll see. And I think people might be able to join because I don't know. if
I
it's
did
private.
turn it to 2 people, so
Okay, well,
it should be full at this point, but who knows?
All right. Well, finally, after all that bullshit, right, Sadie?
There's our world.
All right. So again, this is the legendary Ratmus Doom stream that has never happened before. Totally, Ratmus, tell Doom about your childhood.
Just playing this game, basically.
All of it right now.
Oh wait, you've already told him your whole childhood story. Tell him more. Make up stuff if you have to.
Yeah, I remember playing this game in the arcade at Indiana Beach.
I don't remember where I first played it. I'm pretty sure I did play it at Shakey's, the pizza place that no longer exists.
The guy who owned it had Parkinson's.
Well, hey, it's a reporter wearing a yellow jumpsuit, so I can date her, right?
She looks like she's wearing like a Shy Guy mask.
All right, I'll do a poll in chat where people can vote on whether or not you're going to date April O'Neil.
Like how you said at the beginning of your last video that you want Makoto to use a persona. It's like telling Hulk to smash. Like the one thing they're going to do by default.
Ow.
So you go back to sleep. You don't want to keep stuff.
Oh, also, hey, Juan 666666666.
778. They jumped out of there because they know how to tuck and roll from like a 200-foot drop.
Are you talking about April's thighs in that movie? I don't remember her thighs.
If it was Link falling from that height, he'd be like, ooh, shoot!
I think Nintendo Capri Sun would sleep here. Do you think of the movie April O'Neil's that the one in the first movie was the most attractive?
Because it changed from the second one, right? Like
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say yes. I think I heard something like she was replaced because, like, she was, too uppity with producers, aka, like, talking like a normal human being and asking for reasonable things, and pointing
Didn't
out.
want to do a nude scene in a kids movie.
Didn't want to do a nude scene with Casey Jones, and complaining about things in the script that probably should have been complained about.
Put the lights out.
Fire. I remember the discount arcade place that still exists at this point or something. Like, would it had this game on free play, and something was wrong with Leonardo's control stick, so it couldn't go down. So it'd be stuck at this point
That sucks.
with 397 lives.
Then you'd have to call attendant.
Just give up basically.
Yeah, the attendant doesn't know how to fix that shit.
I don't get paid enough.
He knows how to unplug it and put a sign on it that says out of
Okay.
order.
Yeah.
And it's not like you lost any money particularly playing that game, because you pay a $2 fee to get in. And
That's
the
it,
arcade games
you were talking about that, and I think Doom was talking about going to an arcade and playing paying a set price to just play all the games, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, back in my day at the arcades, everything cost $0.25 per game. There was never anything like that. I mean, certainly not at Indiana Beach.
This place is called something like Nickel City, and the ticket games take nickels, and I think that there's some of their games, like the gun games and more recent ones, will take 4 to 5 nickels, maybe even instead of quarters, which is weird.
Kids these days don't even know what nickels are.
But before that, it was super just games, and they had tokens. And I loved going on Tuesday, because Tuesday was I had the little calendar thing, and Tuesdays was a special 8 tokens for $1 deal. And then Sundays were special. You get 10 per $1. So it was a cool system, because you could get more for your money by going on an off day. That's my favorite time of going there.
I thought you were going to say that was my favorite memory ever.
Of my childhood, yes. Put the lights out.
We were also saying about our childhood that we didn't really have any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures or toys. Did you have any, Doom?
I did, yeah. I remember getting the Leonardo one as a present, and my mom saying that it was a super hard one to find.
You're I love Donatello, damn it. You throw it against the wall.
Well, back then, Leonardo was my favorite, so I was happy about that.
I remember at school, and Rock's the only person that's going to know about what I'm talking about when I say the weird grates and stuff that go downstairs to the place where we had our Boy Scout meetings. Under that, it was kind of a grate system where you could drop stuff. And I remember going under there, because there was a Ninja Turtle toy that someone dropped. It was just a weird one that I think was broken. But I went down there and got it.
Wow.
Pizza, oh shit, I'm dead. But I did have some of the toys, and I remember I had the Raphael size that our mom got for me.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Was that part of a costume, or
I used it as part of my Halloween costume.
Yeah, because we had plastic Raphael size.
But yeah, that
I
was
totally
just a
forgot
toy.
about that.
It came with a Ninja Turtle belt and the 2 size, and she was upset because for whatever reason, I like to throw them at her. One poster of
George Michael?
yeah, George Michael, and I put holes in it
Wake
for
me up
throwing the
before you
size
go
at it.
high.
It wasn't a Wham poster; it was just George Michael.
I don't, yeah, our mom had that George Michael poster on her bedroom for 30 years, and when they remodeled it, and mom said that she never wanted those posters up there to begin with. Dad made her put those up, she says, and like she wanted to throw them out, and I was like, how dare you throw out that iconic George Michael poster? And I think I might have saved it somewhere.
That, you know, I put fucking holes in as a stupid kid.
I don't remember seeing holes in them, but
Yeah, like, I just remember playing, like, you know, he was my enemy or something, rolling the side at him.
so you looked at George Michael and you said you are an enemy.
Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sexy was that first April sky down?
10 out of 10.
Calm it down, yell brain.
Shell's on my back, not my head.
Oh yeah, Ratmus said that he was Raphael for Halloween, right? And what did you say you used for the shell on your back?
Like the cover of our garbage cans, which, like, we still have. I think it's like the ones that we put some cans in still. You know, the circular one.
Yeah.
And, like, it was just kind of tied around my body with, like, a, you know, long cord or something, so it didn't feel good on my back. We're home.
They were cones, now they're fucking dead.
I
Oh,
don't.
shit.
I don't remember if like I was Leonardo at the same Halloween or what. But I just don't remember.
Like, for costumes, I remember I dressed up as Ernest one year, and then dressed up as Raphael one year.
Did you go to jail? I literally don't remember any of my Halloween costumes from my entire life except for Luigi when I was very young. Well, I mean, I say very young, but I mean it couldn't have been any earlier than 1988.
There was one Halloween that's pretty funny in retrospect because of the whole like pirates versus ninjas meme. But yeah, there was a Halloween where I was a ninja and my brother was a pirate.
And you fought to the death.
Yes.
I think it must have been Halloween 1988 because I think we look back and like the first time we ever played Super Mario Brothers was like Christmas 1987. So like it could have been Halloween 1988 because I specifically remember it being in Chicago that I dressed up for Halloween as Luigi. And Halloween 1989 we would have been here, not in Chicago.
Yeah.
So it must have been Halloween 1988.
You asshole.
Give her what? Earlier, Doom were talking about like the worst casting choices, like if you're going to make like a Ninja Turtle movie. Like,
Yeah, because apparently they're going to make... Seth Rogen is producing a new animated Ninja Turtles movie coming out this year, I was told by chat. But what did we say? Who was going to be in it?
I'm trying to remember, but like it was going to be like Dwayne Johnson's body for Krang's like robot, and then like
And then CGI Krang would be voiced by Jim Carrey.
yeah,
This was just something we made
and
up.
then like yeah, like the Ninja Turtles. I think it was like Michael Cera. Shia LaBeouf was going to be Donatello. Yeah, just like the worst casting choices, and like, you know, wouldn't make sense because the people are like various ages.
I remember seeing some SNL thing recently where I don't remember who the actor was, but he was playing Michael Cera, but he sounded like Mickey Mouse.
I thought you were going to say somebody on Saturday Night Live was playing Michelangelo, and I was like, well, was it Elon Musk because he played Wario? And that's crazy. But yeah, if anyone's watching this broadcast on YouTube, and once again, just to be clear, it says Rockman is playing Raphael, but that's not me. That's Ratmus, and Khodhum is Donatello.
It does say my name at the top.
Yeah.
but not yours.
Missile expansion kit.
No wonder your missile felt expanded.
Yeah, like that's a line from like the Daily Show from like when I was in college and would watch that where someone was talking about like a stimulus package and the guy was like, "Whoa, no wonder why my package feels stimulated."
There's something I didn't know.
Yeah, finally, that gets explained.
So, yeah,
Too bad Cobra will never hear that explanation.
Yeah, that's the commands in his channel.
Yeah, so Ratmus gave me this Blu-ray copy of Top Secret starring Val Kilmer. Is this a Val Kilmer tour de force?
I think it's the first movie he starred in.
It also says from the makers of Airplane right on it.
So it's gonna totally be a movie night.
Ratmus wants it to be a movie night.
That was like a Christmas gift I got myself. So yeah, I will eventually want it back, but it's not like I need it, right away or anything. But you said you wanted to watch a Blu-ray because you can play Blu-rays on your computer now.
I'm not sure, CBS, if we could have done. But yeah, I don't know if I could have been a third player for this, but I've already played this with Doom, so I thought it would just be good to have Ratmus play with Doom. But I don't know if it's even possible. We didn't try it. But another movie night spoilers Doom that I have to tell you is Ratmus insisted on buying the video game Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, and he wants to stream that game. And before we stream that game, I have to show the movie Vertigo on a movie night sometime.
Yeah, we could point out all the inaccuracies and inconsistencies with the characters.
So it's not going to happen right away, but
if there's a sore level,
it will happen.
I remember as a kid, thinking how amazing it was that, these rocket-powered skateboards that follow their movement. And, as an adult, I was thinking, how dangerous it is because they're going so fast on pavement.
Yeah, well, spoilers in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. There's a level where you ride, rocket-powered surfboards from Key West all the way to Manhattan. And I was like, how fast are these going, for us to get from there to there in the amount of time that this level lasts?
It's a long way.
Got laser beams and shit. I started watching some of your playthrough from last night, but I didn't finish it. So they finished that one palace, and that was it.
Well, once he finished that palace, let's just say shit went down. And,
Yes. Just like we're going down right now.
Because I know from the story point, all that plot stuff happens. But I think your previous stream before that, there was a lot of side quest crap. You spent hours doing other things.
There was that stream where I was basically just doing the palace, and then a little bit, there was a stream before that where I was doing memento stuff.
I forget, does Ratmus know your waifu?
Yes,
Yes, he does.
I signed an NDA.
Yes, well, then I can tell you that last night he had the opportunity to date Makoto, and I wasn't totally sure if he was or not, but I did vote yes, and I was horribly wrong.
I think Xander voted that too, because Xander said that was his.
Yeah, and then Luna laughed at me.
Yeah, Luna voted no because Luna knew, and I told him he was allowed to do that.
Has anyone watched the Chop Roulette that's on or care about that or no? Or
I have not.
because it's interesting just because they can bet an ingredient and then do
Yeah, we have that recorded. We're gonna watch it at some point.
But one woman just kept betting on red and it kept landing on black, so she kept getting the bad ingredients. What the? Watching what RockMan's doing.
Just opening up a 12-pack of Sun Drop, like any normal person would.
Did you run completely out, or did you have like one left?
One can left before that pack.
So she's officially then out. Makoto, Kawakami, and Ann have been passed over.
Yeah, there's 6 left.
Also, didn't the chess chick get passed?
Oh, yeah, and Hifumi. Okay, so there's 5 left. It's
No!
Taba, Haru, Oya,
You're supposed to check me her heart.
Hemi, and Chihaya.
I think when I've been watching, I think when Funny was playing or whatever, I missed all the stuff with Chihaya that, if she did any of it. So I'm like, why would you want to date her? But seeing more of her personality and stuff, I guess I could see her character development.
Yeah, that's because when I first watched Luna play the game, he barely did anything with her. So yeah, I didn't think she had much value within. I played the game myself and actually maxed her out.
That's the fortune teller you're talking about,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause I don't remember
Yeah.
her name. What's the doctor's name?
Pick Hemi.
She sounds wrong and royal.
Is she still available, or did you?
She is still available. She's rank 8 right now, so next time I rank up with her, that'll be the dating option.
And then the other one is the reporter.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like a weird alcoholic woman who takes them to cross-dressing bar all the time.
There's nothing wrong with taking high school students there, okay?
I've been working there.
There we go.
It's like, sup, bitches?
Thank you, my coat.
What, you're not gonna kiss him?
Like, you're not gonna kiss the
We gotta
old
find the
man.
Technodrome.
Gotta find it. Looks like we found it in 3 seconds. We just
It was very hard to find.
remember, in the show, how when it was every season, it ended up in a different location. Sometimes it was underwater,
Kind of, yeah.
or in Dimension X.
I'll have to go back and watch the cartoon now.
Some notes.
This keeps wanting
I saw some video on YouTube lately that was Donatello being relatable for 7 minutes straight.
Those are great.
I thought it was pretty good.
I've been getting a lot where it's I think the Family Matters theme song, but to AI generated or something like cartoon characters and such and such. If it was an 80s sitcom, American Dad,
Oh yeah,
Family Guy,
there's a
South
Simpsons
Park,
one.
yeah, Simpsons. Oh god, I lost the achievement. For the arcade version, you have to get through this without getting iced.
Oh,
There's one of the achievements.
another
yeah,
elevator
no
section.
elevator. Ouch.
Did Turtles in Time have an elevator? Because I think Manhattan Project did.
Yeah, in the Technodrome level in Turtles of Time, there's an elevator that goes up.
Keep the time.
I think all the games had it then.
I hope I didn't damage my wonderful pan, trying to get the cheese off the edges and stuff because it was so burnt on it. And cleaning it, Doom, I can't use any water inside according to the directions. It's a wonderfully seasoned pan and shit. And these even cast iron, you can use water in there if you immediately dry the hell out of it. Because when I take both of them. Let's,
No, I got one of them.
okay. When I started using my cast iron pan that my dad gave me from his mom, I looked up various ways to clean it. And one thing said you can use water in it, but don't leave it soaking.
Well, what the hell are you supposed to use in the cast iron if not water? I mean, the Detroit pizza.
Like you're just supposed to scrape the stuff off, or like you might be able to like put it in the oven and like cook the stuff off. Basically, like if there's stuff burnt on there, like burn the fuck out of it and scrape it.
That sounds lovely.
But like this is like just the instructions from the like Detroit Pan Company. There might be like other ways to do it. Not tell them.
The Detroit Pan Company, made in China.
Could be.
So, Ratmus, if you say as usual, your next stream is going to be 2 weeks from now. What is it going to be? Are we going to start Mega Man 7?
Did I beat that when you were sick that one time?
Yeah, but I said we were going to do 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the collection.
Okay. Well, that's sure. For Casey Jones, will be a day to veto.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I'm trying to think of one of his, like, Casey Jones's classic lines, but I can't think of any. I just remember him, like, in the first movie when he, like,
yeah, what did he say?
with the gun.
What did he say when Raphael and him were fighting? I'm sure they had a lot of one-liners.
I don't know.
Okay, we need to watch that movie again.
Right now he's got theme song music. Yeah, like, as a kid, I remember liking the second movie, but like watching it back as an adult, like, yeah, like it doesn't hold up as well. I see it being made for more of the sequel crap, and then like the third one was, crap too.
So you be quiet until we're done with the game. Yeah, I mean, we talked about how the best parts of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 was Vanilla Ice and Michelangelo using sausages as nunchucks.
Yeah, like the first movie and like the darker themes and stuff, it did make it really cool.
Raphael saying "damn," which blew my mind at the time.
The VHS thing coming with like a coupon for pizza that expired in like 1990.
Yeah, and wasn't it something weird like in the movie they have Domino's, but the coupon was for Pizza Hut?
Yeah, it might have been something like that. Can you hear Sadie? Her line do?
Yeah, I can hear her.
Wonderful glitch for not getting hit by that attack.
With how many times we used to watch Speed on VHS, like before that movie started, they had like an advertisement where like you could buy Keanu Reeves, awesome '90s wristwatch, that he shows off in the movie. Just call this number or send a check or money order to whatever the hell it was.
Like, that's how I got my PlayStation modded.
Can this just go on forever if you just keep killing the wrong one?
Probably.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
But yeah, like the thing had some weird mode where like you need to beat the, play 2 players and then like have the person like die at the beginning of the game and then come in like to beat Krang, but then like not get hit by that demutation attack and then die and then not come back in until there's one left and he doesn't have his hat because then he can't do that attack anymore. And like that's how you get the achievement for not getting hit by that, because even if you were able to dodge it like legit, it wouldn't work for some reason. So like who the fuck figured that out?
I don't know, but I remember like that. I guess we met him on True Achievements or something. Some guy who was like an expert at this game and told us that.
Yeah.
Now that he's gone, we can never finish that on any other account. His helmet's gone, so I think you got him.
Get the hell out of here.
Also, that noise that he made, I swear that's also in Majora's Mask.
Oh!
Like when you play the Song of Healing for that mummy guy, he goes, oh!
You freaked the foot out. Name them the mousers.
But whatever you do, don't fake the funk.
That's how we display turtle power, which is an ambiguous term. Vaporize to a milkshake, or maybe a malt.
Mentian X.
Yeah, I remember this crazy text.
Shells.
Do they sleep in beds?
Do they sleep on their stomachs because of their shells? Here we beat in the arcade.
Didn't it play this music at the end of the first movie? Like, isn't this the music when he says, like, I made it funny and they start dancing or something? I swear. But anyway, I don't know why the online was fucked. But thanks, Doom, for playing a wonderful co-op game with Ratmus for the first time ever and probably last time.
First time.
I'm glad it eventually worked.
Unless it's Mario Kart. I'm sure we played Mario Kart together. But
Yeah, we have played Mario Kart before. And what actually, did we play
Mario Party.
Mario Party?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in one of the games that I played, I think.
Yeah, those
At
were
least
4
one.
plays of it. But this was, just Ratmus and just Khodhum, so.
Yeah.
And I was here talking shit, and Sadie, of course, was here as well, so.
So thank you, Doom.
And thanks everyone for watching, and including Pull the Sky Down and CVS Kid, new viewers who told us a lot about this movie.
Put in my initials.
I was gonna put ass just to be funny.
He's gonna put another swear word. And thanks for the follow.
SOB.
That's me.
As.
My next stream is actually going to be Tuesday, and it's my actually 9th year anniversary stream. It's been 9 years this Tuesday since I first started streaming, and that'll be this Tuesday evening. Unfortunately, Ratmus won't be back here to stream for another 2 weeks probably, in which case we'll probably start Mega Man 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Alright. So he's already escaping.
But yeah, unfortunately, that's where we're going to have to end it here, and we didn't have anything else to play with this collection anyways. If they ever release a patch for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 online play, we probably won't play that either. Thanks, Doom. Thanks everyone for watching. That's the end of the stream. Bye. Goodbye.